Look at that view. So nice. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the building simulator game. We're going to be building a house, the lakeside tiny house. It's going to be a one bed with a little office nook. It's going to be great. I don't know if you'd consider a two-story house a tiny house, but for the purposes of this, we're going to call it a tiny house because I don't think making it any smaller would have been a good idea. That's just me, but hey, if you guys, I think this is going to be a weekly or a bi-weekly thing for me because it's quite fun. I like this game. It's kind of fun to make these little time lapses. Now that we're making a we actually have voiceover now, so that's always nice. I won't lie, the first one had voiceover because it was done during a stream. But, that's how it is. I thought it was funny that I sounded like a chipmunk, I'll be honest. I also will be honest, and I get really lazy later on with this machine. Just a little. Sorry about that. But, if you have any ideas that you might want to see in this, I usually do the planning for this about a week in advance before I do the video. So, hey, shoot me an idea if you want. We could stream it, we could, I don't know if I'd stream it. Whatever build I do. I'd do a stream build, though. That'd be kind of fun. But at least we get to build a good foundation. Man, I wish I could dig dirt that quick. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to dig dirt that quick. I'm gonna take my happy little butt over here and fill up a thing. Yeah, I couldn't realize why that didn't work. Come to find out that the barrel was like, hey, I still have a little bit of concrete in me, and I'm not gonna tell you. I was like, you suck. And I don't remember if that was enough sand. It probably wasn't. Also, there's supposed to be an office nook in this build. And past me may or may not have undoubtedly realized that they screwed up. I mean, you'll have to see. I mean, it is later on we decorate. But at least we're having a good foundation. I figured a tiny house was in order. We had like a starter house. So now we have a tiny house. I had to look at the steps, I forgot. And it's so much easier. Actually, I found out a little later that I could just like tip the wheelbarrow over and it would do the exact same thing. But, hey, we're living and learning. That's the one thing, like, with the first episode, the only reason it was 7 hours was the fact that I didn't know what I was doing and a lot of my stuff was not upgraded. But now, stuff's upgraded, so I might have saved some time. I go through so much concrete. I still gotta level up that dang mixer, though. I did get kind of lazy with the mixer, though, I'll be honest. But I done it in the spirit of trying to speed things up. Yeah, I think this is like one of the last times that I actually make my mixture. But look at the view. I love this map, though. I think there's like 5 or 6 different maps. And now we gotta make more. Yeah, see, I figured out how to do that. And then I'm like, oh, we gotta dump all this now. And I was like, oh, great. Also, I hope my mic squeaking didn't come through, so I apologize. Yeah, if you guys like this, just tell me down below. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know what kind of house I'm going to build next, so if you have any ideas, I'm more than game. Because I'm curious, and I keep hitting the wrong button, because I'm that talented. Yeah, I think with the mortar, I was like, oh yeah, we'll we'll just be like, yeah, man. Yeah, I can't remember when I started just using the auto. I know, like, cause what was this, like 10, 15 minutes into this build? Because it took me, I think, 2 hours to build it in total or something like that. Wow, look how fast I can click. It's almost like I actually done that. No, I did. Now the other thing I had a question for was, okay, this is more of a viewer thing than a me thing. So I like doing it step like this, like each one when I do the mortar. What do you guys think about just doing the mini game? Because the bigger houses, that would be so much easier. I'll be honest. I mean, I like doing it this way, but it's slower, for one, most of the time. But I didn't know if it would interfere with the, I don't know, the flow maybe. I don't know if I'd say the flow. The satisfaction of it, maybe. I don't know. I will say, who was it that said I needed to do the voiceover with Bob? Let me look, because I didn't have it up. So that's on me. Because I would like to thank him for that. Because they were right. But I was happy they stopped by and watched. Plus, there's some other games I want to do. Like, there's like a ship scavenging game that I would love to do time lapses on. So if you want to see that, hey, tell me. Because to be honest, those would maybe be a little easier to do. I'm just happy that the channel's doing as good as it has been. I tell you what, we're building this house. I really thought YouTube was going to be a dead hobby, I guess you could say. I mean, I was going to do it either way, whether it lived or died, but I assumed it was going to die. But I'm glad people enjoy what I do. Prejudice Seeker. Right? Yeah. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Yeah, to be honest, I sped up the commentary. It wasn't, I didn't actually, well, okay. It was because it was a stream. And I decided not to do that again. But it's going to be a nice old time, hopefully. And I really hope I do this commentary and it's not super duper quiet when I get, because I'll cry. Well, inside at least. Because I'm a real man. Cry on the inside. Oh, and if you like the commentary, tell me that as well. I'm pretty much doing this commentary as if I was doing it live. Well, I mean, I guess I am doing it live. Or maybe I'm not alive. Maybe I'm a robot. The world may never know. Or, I mean, I guess they could. I could reveal my true form. Anyway, I don't really know how to do proper commentary on stuff, so I'm just doing it how I do it for streaming. A bunch of babbling and talking on of I don't know what we're doing and stuff like that, you know. But if you have any, yeah, see, I got lazy. Because I was like, yeah, this is so much easier. I was like, this is gonna get boring. Oh, also, if you made it this far, that means you've earned the right that you should come to the Discord. I'm starting to do monthly giveaways. Steam card giveaways. I think this one ends in like 3 days. So you have 3 days to at least enter this one. I would appreciate it. but it's on the Discord server. But I think if you make it this far into a video on my channel, you deserve that. So go treat yourself to the possibility of free money. Oh man, one of these days I would love to do like fake sponsor spots, because the chances I think of having an actual sponsor is not going to be very high for me for a very long time. I tell you what, there's one sponsor I would love to have just so I can make a joke commercial about it, and that's that Raid Shadow Legends. Because we were talking about it at work one day. Okay, this is gonna go off of the house. I apologize. You came for the house commentary. It's too late. You've suckered in. You've made it this far. You get to listen to whatever. I guess. I don't know. This is normal. Stop by the stream sometime. But no, I wanted to do like a Raid Shadow one and be like, oh yeah, it's the, like, you know, like somebody's getting ready to go use the bathroom and be like, yeah, it's the, you know, if you're gonna go number 2, you might as well download the number 1 app for going number 2, you know, and have like code no shit, because you're not gonna get shit because it's a fake commercial. I also start to realize at this point that my second floor is a lot smaller than what I thought, and that may or may not become a problem later. It wasn't a good problem. Yeah, I tried to use that. I was very disappointed. I was like, well, scaffolding it is. I don't really like using the scaffolding. That you know, because it's a pain in the ass. That, and sometimes it glitches out if you try to go up a higher level. And it's like, no, buddy. Yeah, I tell you what though. Brickling. I love brickling in this game. That was like one of the first things I got upgraded all the way because it's the easiest one to do. Everything else takes forever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do these bi-weekly now. They're pretty fun. Also, I don't know what's considered normal commentary for these. I just like rambling. Or, you know, back in my day, we didn't have this fancy schmancy 3 bricks at a time. You know, stuff like that. That's my bread and butter. Just being dumb. I mean, that's pretty much what this channel's built on. Is just the pure fact of it being fun and dumb because it's my hobby. It's a fun hobby. Especially since, like, people are coming by and they watch stuff and talk and... it's nice. I tell you what. I may never be a big old boy when it comes to YouTube, but at least I can entertain a few people. That's all I care about. And, well, I can justify my computers I like to build when I get the money. That's the other thing, like, whenever I start earning money on here, half of it's going to end up going to charity. So, I think to a point, I might have it set up where they're, depending on how big we get, there'll be maxes every month. But I don't really know. That was an idea I was thinking of when I was at work. As an incentive, you know. I don't see that ever being a problem because the first limit was going to be like $1,000 a month. So I don't see that ever being a problem for at least a year or two. So I'm making $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month of this. Dude, I would be so happy. I'd be able to retire quicker. I'll tell you what. Because that's what I'm going to use the money for. Because I have a good job. Even though it's boring and kind of annoying. I don't really need the money this place makes. To be honest. So I'd put it in retirement so I could retire sooner. And then I could build my own house. Probably not this easily though. That'd be kind of cool though. Yeah, but whenever this stuff happens, I can't do those mini games. But I don't know if the mini games would really, you know, distract from building the house or not. I don't know. I just work here, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Also, knowing my luck, I'll go back through the audio for this, and it's going to be absolutely screwed up. It's like, yeah, you spent 30-something minutes doing audio, and guess what you got? Nothing! That'd be my luck. This house was pretty fun to build, though. I mean, it's little, it's pretty nice. Yeah, just if you won, if you made it this far, actually, I'm very thankful for one. Because that doesn't happen very often. But I do appreciate it. These are really fun. Hopefully you're enjoying them too. Whoever you are watching this. But if you're the Cookie Monster, the cookies are mine and you can't have them. You're going to have to talk to Big Bird. Right? Yeah, that's all. That's all the same place. Ooh, now we get to put in doors. We're living fancy. I can afford doors. Who puts a door? I want to know, like, you know, if you watch this and you're a construction person, or you just installed stuff. That's how you install a door, right? You just like, yeah, like cockeyed like that. Oh yeah, look at that window. That is the perfect install. I may screw up these window installs here in a minute. Because yeah. Just ignore those windows. Don't you worry, you won't see them here after a minute. So don't worry about it. I really don't like it. Oh, I tell you what. Because I made a cardinal mistake, so this game's kind of weird. And the fact that, like, how I picked the windows out, if I continue doing the windows, then it'll automatically default to that. Well, so I started doing that, but then I started doing the I don't know what those are, the little shelves. I don't really know what do they call these things? Oh, the windowsill, yeah. Yeah, whatever they call those things, the shelf thing. But the problem is that if you start doing the windows and the doors, or just one thing, so if you do the windows and then you're like, yeah, we'll jump to the other, it doesn't go back to where you started. So you'll find out here in a minute that I made a little fucky wucky, just a small one. You'll hardly, actually I made a few of them, but you'll hardly notice. I promise. Maybe. Please have mercy on my. Yeah, see, look at that. Yeah, I couldn't break it. I was so mad. I don't know how to break stuff. I was like, God dang it. Yeah, I was like, okay, we can make sure the rest of them are good, you know, whatever. You know, it'll be okay. Ooh, we almost at the halfway mark? Heck yeah. Well, if you make it halfway, you should tell me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what 2 plus 2 is. If you're a real man, a real boy. I don't know. Whatever's real nowadays. Maybe a pigeon. I'm pretty sure pigeons aren't drones, right? I mean, they do like to sit on those wires. Yeah, and this is the other thing I messed up. So, the second floor has these white windowsills. Because I messed up. Yeah, so the outside looks fine, but the second floor is kind of weird. Don't tell anyone. I don't think they'll notice. Okay, they might actually. Just don't tell anyone, please. I'll lose my job. I won't ever be able to make houses again. I mean, actually, I'll probably still make houses. I mean, I don't have to be a contract. I mean, maybe. Now it's time to place down some walls to save my soul. Or what's left of it? I don't know, man. I wonder how much left is left. I hate these little screws. They suck. I mean, it's realistic, but like the screws, man. The screws! They suck. They make me cry. Yeah, I missed one. I was like, dang it. But yeah, this is when I started to realize that the house was just a wee bit smaller than what I thought. I still consider this a tiny house. I don't know what you guys consider a tiny house. But this to me is a tiny house. Also in the future, if you would like, I also thought about adding like a cost sheet at the end to like say how much it costs. Even though, the prices don't really matter. But I thought it'd be fun to be like, oh yeah, because eventually I wouldn't mind doing challenges. Like, you only have X amount of dollars to build whatever, I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know how much it would take because I've never really tracked it. My luck would be like, yeah, we're going to build a $5,000 house. And then we get to that point where, like, you get one wall. Yeah. Because knowing my luck, that's what it would be. Like, yeah, you spent all your $5,000 on a single wall. How does that make you feel? Very sad. So this is going to be the office nook, and this is going to be the bedroom in there. I find out later I messed up, but you'll have to see how I messed up. But I'll tell you when I messed up, and you'll be able to see it because it was pretty bad. it was pretty bad. Because I was like, oh, well that sucks. Story of my life, let me tell you right there. But yeah, so we're gonna do these every 2 weeks because they're pretty fun. I don't know what I'm gonna build next though. Do you think I should do like a 30 by 30? Or we can go really, because at 30, I think 30 by 30 is the biggest plot. Also, I apologize for rambling. This is just the only way I know how to do commentary. I don't know if there's a proper way. I mean, there probably is. Yeah, it took me forever to find that one screw. I was like, God dang it. I really hope the audio's not messed up later. Yeah, we get to put on a roof, and it is satisfying. I've also thought about slowing down the roof because it looks so... Oh yeah, I can't climb. It's the end of the world. I can't even cheese it. Oh God. Wait, don't tell the government that I can fly, okay? This is our little secret. Just don't tell them. They'll put me back in that Area 51, and there's like these alien dudes there, and like their fingers smell. I think they probe things. I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure because it smelled like butt. Yeah, don't tell the government I can fly. They'll wonder why. That's a lot of questions, and I don't feel like answering them. Yeah, we get a front patio. I don't know why my screens keep going out. Disassembly. Oh yeah, I needed sand. I forgot. Then we get to decorate. I'm excited. I hope you guys look how it ends up looking. I think it turned out pretty okay. If I do say so myself. I wish you could put columns up though. Because I don't think they have columns. That's my only complaint. I guess I could have put up a partial wall. God, that's expensive. Why is insulation boards? I wish this went in like this for real though. Dude, you know how nice this would be to build a house? Just be like, yeah, insulation board. I was also kind of glad that the software that I use, because I use Lightworks, actually lets me do voiceovers in the program itself, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to use a different program and this and that and the other. I was like, oh no. Also, do you think I should be limited by scaffolding, or can I fly? I didn't know if that was allowed. I figured I'd leave that up to you guys. If you made it this far. If you did, I appreciate it. I'm gonna do these every other week. Because they're fun. Or at least I think they're fun. Ah, yes, plaster. This is the one thing I hate, and the only reason is because the plaster tool, what they give you is they gave you speed and not, yeah, they gave you speed and not, freaking capacity. So it sucks. So much. I'm like, why? Like, I could have, you know, I could have lived without the speed. I mean, the speed's nice, don't get me wrong. But it sucks doing a wall and you gotta, like, go back, like, 3 times because it's like, oh, yeah, you're out of plaster. And I'm like, but please. Please have some mercy. You know, like one of those things. We'll see. I'm just happy we'll get to launch this today, hopefully. Now this, the inside plastering, I tried to slow down how I was doing it because the first episode, I realized it was kind of motion sickening. So I apologize if you made it that far and seen that. I still need to, like, I probably need to slow down just a little bit on the plastering. But this is definitely an improvement over the first time. We're learning, by God. We're slowly getting better. So this is going to be like the living room kitchen. Or at least that's what it's going to end up being. Yeah, I had to fight with this freaking plaster crap. I tell you what. Plaster in this game is probably one of the most annoying. That and the screws. I hate the screws. Stay away from the screws. They suck. Oh, sorry. I'm just a tad bit tired after building this house. Oh, man. Yeah, I was like, well, where's that last 1%? Oh, and then there it was. Oh, yeah, the smoothing in this game, man. I wish it was that simple in real life. I tell you what. I was very disappointed by the office nook, though, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, look at that smoothing. Wink, wink, wink. I think I got it the first try. I don't remember. It's been a minute. And did I? Or did I freak out because I missed something? Yep, I missed something. Oh no! And then I had to find it. I think the scanner, like, informs you of where, but, for right now, yeah. See, what sucks is, like, the smooth plaster and the regular plaster all look about the same to me. And I think I was just blind because I think it was that wall back there. I spent so much time looking around, man, I tell you what. Oh no, it was under the stairs. That's the other thing I don't like. So now, yeah, we were going to do interior doors. Yes, interior doors. Nice. I think the interior doors turned out pretty nice. They look pretty nice. I would put them in my house. My house is almost done. I wonder how long this is going to take to upload. This is the random thoughts I have when I'm doing videos. Because I like thinking about all that stuff. That's just me though, you know. Now we're going to paint, and I chose a color and realized it was really dark. And it wasn't going to work. Yeah, I think that. It's like, yeah, and I was like, wow, that's really dark. We don't want that. I think. Also, I realized that I could paint the ceiling. I don't remember what color I chose. I think it was like a... Yeah, the color wheel was being a butt. Yeah, I chose like a orange. I think. Or no, I went a little lighter. His dark games, or dark colors don't seem to transition well in this. So... Yeah, so now we have like orange walls. Heck yeah. Like, who doesn't want orange walls? Let me tell you what. I like how when it was like, oh yeah, it's time to record something for a video, and then I sneeze a bunch. My nostrils, or my nose is like, hey buddy, I know you need to have good audio quality, but it's time for you to sneeze. I tell you, it's like a curse, I tell you what. It does it too when I go to work. It's like, hey, so I know you're getting ready to go to work, so it's you, you know. I'm like, please, leave me alone. I just want to have a good day. So much painting. I mean, painting's got a lot easier due to the upgrades, but man, does it take forever. And to be honest, in this game, I actually don't mind the textured, like the unpainted ceiling. I mean, you can tell me what you think, but I don't think it looks that bad, actually. Because, I mean, I didn't realize I could paint the ceiling until later on anyway. So to me, it looked pretty good. I was like, yeah, that's all we need. Oh yeah, I gotta get the... Wink, wink, wink. There you go. And then... Yeah, I realized I could paint the ceiling. I was like, oh, sweet. We'll just do that. And I think I got an achievement for it. I don't know what the achievement was for. It's like, hi, you figured out you could paint the ceiling. Good job, buddy. Oh, the last 8 minutes. Now we're gonna do the flooring. I hope. Oh no, the rest of the yeah, okay. Now the flooring? Right? Yeah, past me remembers. I don't remember. It's been like a week since I made it. I got busy with the house and having a contractor work on for me, so it was like, hey, I was supposed to do this last week. Well, not post it, but do the voiceover. And then it's like, hey, today it's supposed to be released. And I'm like, oh no. That's not a good. But yeah, we got a wood floor for the house. I think it looked pretty good. I like wood floors in houses. But then in the bedrooms, I like carpet. But I figured it'd be easier just to have all the same. I also like this black tile they got in the game. I think it looks pretty nice. Now, why does my monitor keep this? Anyway, technical difficulties. We're going to build the kitchen, which took a few tries, because I don't have a lot of room. So that's the story of my life with this house. Either I have way too much room in a house, or yeah, I couldn't get stuff placed very well. Because everything was just like too big, or like I could barely get it in there. Yeah, like I had to go with a different style fridge, I think, and then it just barely fit in there. Yeah, it was like, great God, I think it only got one cabinet or something. Yeah, I don't even know if I put a hood. No. Yeah, you don't need a hood. I don't have a hood. But yeah, we're gonna put the frying pans way up yonder. You need to be at least 6'2" to own this house. Man, I tell you what. So now we're going to do the living room. So the living room and the kitchen are going to be together. That's a design feature. They don't really set this up very well for tiny houses. They're like, hey, we have all this stuff. And I put like 3 different style couches in this before I came to my final conclusion. And, yeah. I was like, yeah, we could put that in there. I was like, wow, that's way too big. I was like, okay, we need to find a smaller chair. And I ended up putting these outside chairs. Or at least I think they're outside chairs. They look like outside chairs. What do you think? What do you guys think? I think they look like those outside porch chairs. That's what they look like to me. Yeah, I couldn't decide if I wanted 3 or like a 2 wide or whatever. But 2 wide works pretty good, even though it cuts into the window just a smidgen. And then we put a nice TV almost backwards, because you don't actually need to watch TV. Now we can do the bathroom, which was also a pain in my butt, because I didn't know what I need to put in there, or what I should have put in there. We'll rephrase that. I'm tired too. Yeah, I try to make everything look okay. I'm not always very successful at it, but I try. I'm no interior decorator. Yeah, I don't know why that thing looked like that. It looks so weird. I'm thinking because they expect you to get like the tile thing, because it looks really weird up against the wall. It's like, yeah, buddy. But I do like the accessories they give you in this game, because they have like so much, and it's so nice. I tell you what. Yep, gotta have the toilet paper. That is a requirement. And the trash can, yep. And the cleaner and some soap. I don't think I put up a mirror. I don't remember. I can't remember if I did or not. I did, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Now we're gonna go to the office that I didn't mess up on. Yeah, look at that desk. That's going to be a nice desk. I bet it's going to work out great. Yeah, it's going to do great. I bet it will. Look at that. It doesn't fit. So, I found out that I should have went an extra block out because the desks don't fit. So, I think I had to get a table or something. Or maybe it was a desk. I'm pretty sure it was a table. Yeah, it was just like a regular plain table, because nothing I had here fit. I was like, man, I should have thought about this ahead of time, and it didn't happen. Yeah, there we go, table. Small ass table for a small ass computer setup. Yeah. Look at that big old chair. Bam. Yep, gonna move it out of the way. Put the computer on there. The monitor. I don't think I gotta put the fan on there because there wasn't enough space. We did get to put the panels up, so that was good. Oh yeah. Put chair back. Bam. Office. Done. Now to the bedroom. Probably the last thing I work on. Tell you what. Yeah, we get to put our cabinet in the corner. But as we wind this down, I really do hope, I'll let it play out the rest of the way, but I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. And hopefully, if you want, you can watch episode number 1, but you can also stay tuned in a few weeks for the next episode. If you're fancy this instead of the gaming I do, or the other stuff, I put my cabinet to Narnia there. Nobody will suspect a thing. But yeah, this one was pretty fun, and I hope to do more stuff like this, because it turned out beautiful. So you all have a nice day.